Ba-ba-ba-ba! It's your boy, DJZ. And I want you to check out my man Cody over on YouTube at Rasslin Rage. Check his website out, r2youtube.com, and give them a follow, give them a subscribe, give them a like. Ba-ba-ba-ba!
Oh! This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade.
And now it's time for Rasslin Rage with your host, Cody Fleming.
Hey, and we're back. Yeah, that's right. Take two, ladies and gentlemen.
Episode 153.
Right. Listen. Let's take this back down there a little bit. There we go. Yeah. So I apologize for the technical difficulties. I have definitely been messing with this quite a bit concerning the getting things set back up. Right. Right. So I apologize to everybody. I restarted the computer and
bless you.
Oh, damn, that sucked. Talk about a effed up night. Josh and Dan rule. Whatever. Anyways. So, again, let's take it over from the beginning. It's Sunday, March 7th, 2021. Welcome to episode 152 of Rasslin Rage. For tonight, blah, 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 blah. All right, can we get a take three?
Nope. Just like just like Tuesday.
Damn. For tonight's show, we will be bringing you the results from Friday night's Pro Wrestling All-Stars of Detroit and last night's Barn Burner Metro Pro Wrestling. But first, I want to introduce my co-hosts, the two gentlemen that you already know, but I'm going to give them their due. Mr. Happy Harper, the Flavor General, the leader of the Whiteboard Army, and my friend, Josh Harper.
Well, thank you, Cody.
You're very welcome. Also joining us tonight is the real deal heel, Daddy Beals, a.k.a. the Dread King's mouthpiece, and also my friend on, Tuesdays and Sundays. But anyways, Danny Beals, how you doing tonight?
Hey, you know what? I'm all right.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Again, we had some technical difficulties, and I apologize to everybody, but here we are. It's back. We're better. We're doing our thing, and it's crack-a-lacking, right? So, moving on, gentlemen. Moving on.
All right. We were only able to make one show this week.
Hana.
Cody and I headed down to Metro Pro. But from what I understand, the boys at Pro Wrestling All-Stars and Mr. Rivera delivered in a big way as usual.
Now, of course they delivered in a big way because that's what they do every time Pro Wrestling All-Stars puts on a show. But on top of that, and before we get any farther, I would like to thank my sponsor, Jeremiah Goldman and 24 Karat Line Production. Thank you very much for sponsoring the best part of this show, even when the best part of the show isn't at the best part of the other shows. Thank you very much.
I would like to point out that he did eat a whole pint of his own ice cream last night.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I just would like to point that out. But I would also like to thank our sponsors because, they like to sponsor the whole show, not just one person. But we'll give a huge shout out to BCWA. That's right, BCWA out of Wyandotte there. You can follow them on Facebook at GoBCWA or on their website, gobcwa.com.
We would also like to thank Happy Harper Ice Cream. Head on over to Facebook, check out all the flavors that Happy Harper has to offer at Happy Harper Ice Cream.
All the wonderful, amazing, fantastic, stupendous flavors. But you know what? This show is supposed to be about wrestling shows. Now, there are two shows happening today. That was GLW and GLWA happened today. We don't have the results for those shows today. Hopefully, we're going to have them on Tuesday when we talk about next week's show on MIW. Okay?
Hopefully.
So listen for updates about what's happening next weekend shows and for the results for the rest of this weekend shows.
That's right. We also have a special guest who's going to join us, our on-site correspondent, Antonio, because he was at GLW. He may have some insight on the show, maybe give us a little review. I'm not exactly sure what he's going to tell us, but before we get to him, we got to do this. So we'll see you when we come back.
It's time to talk about Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment. Michigan independent wrestling. Tune into the channel, check your internet connection. Cody, Danny, Josh, they're the best at breaking down the matches into each and every segment.
Rasslin Rage T-shirts are available on ProWrestlingTees.com/Rasslin Rage. Just click the link in the description to visit our store on Pro Wrestling Tees website. Every shirt is 100% cotton and available in sizes up to 5X. Show your love for Rasslin Rage and get yours today. There's that one. So everything changed, bro, for some reason. Hold on, filters. For some reason. You guys aren't there yet. Hold on. Properties. There we go. Yeah, hold on. I'll get you guys. There you are.
I know. I was just letting you know.
You should be there now.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit it from the top. So welcome back to the show. First up, we have the results from Pro Wrestling All-Stars of Detroit presents March to Stardom. For some reason, everything's changed in the settings, and it makes me absolutely batty. But this event took a place Friday, March 5th at the Victory Gym in Brownstown, Michigan. This event was hosted by Don Georgie. The fans in attendance were treated to an early bird pre-show with the matches of the first early bird matches pitted the Revolted Blob against FIA, Frank Isaac Anderson. This match went to a no contest. What? When Kenny Urban interfered in the match, which brought out the return of El Ridiculoso. I rolled the R. Did you hear it?
You did awesome with that.
I did it. Awesome. Who made the save. So he didn't cheat that time. So setting up the second pre-show match of the night as the Revolting Blob and El Ridiculoso faced off and defeated FIA and Kenny Urban in a tag team match.
Defeated
technically,
FIA and who?
Kenny Urban.
And who?
Technically, El Ridiculoso did break a rule. He interfered in a match that wasn't his. Even though other people did it, two rights don't make a wrong. Or 2 wrongs don't make a right. There you go.
3 rights make a left, though, so it's all good.
4 lefts make a right.
No, that just puts you back where you're going. Yeah, never. Okay. In the first match of the main show, and I did get to watch this match on Facebook Live, thankfully. We had Adam fucking Wick and Hot Percy Drews set the pace for the whole dang show, because that was a fast-paced, amazing match with a ref that was slow, but fairly slow.
Who was that ref?
I have no clue. I heard he was Canadian, and it makes sense because he was going 1A, 2A. Hold on, I gotta go get some free healthcare. Eh? Like, oh my God, he was counting slow. And ultimately, though, it ended up being Adam Wick who came out on top with the win over Hot Percy Drews.
The second match of the evening. Chin Strap Jesus, Kyle Barrett, and Alex Van Zant. We're in tag team action against Lamario Star and Solo. Chin Strap Jesus and ABZ took the 1, 2, 3.
Hana dual set. So,
Don't rhyme that way.
Hana dual
ABZ, 1, 2, 3. See what going there?
Hana dual set.
Don't rhyme.
Dude, if you rhyme too much, they'll cancel you. You know that.
True. Very true.
We're so like current events, man. I love it. So, in the third match tonight, or of that night, excuse me, in the third, what? Why wasn't this the main event? What kind of shit is this?
Somebody messed up.
What kind of shit is this?
It had to have been a mistake.
I need to file a fucking grievance right fucking
Guru,
now.
Whoa!
you need to handle this
though.
so this never happens again.
What'd you say, Josh?
Look at the match.
I know, but still. Anyways, here we go. The third matchup was the Dread Kings Logan, my personal homeboy, that's correct. The Slay the Day Gauntlet match for the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Heavyweight Championship. In this match, the almighty Dread King Logan defeats Forever Young Darian Ultra and sadistic Sean Lawhorn in 3 separate matches to retain his championship.
And always.
And always.
And always. Holy crap.
Hey?
Hey.
Holy crap, eh?
What a crap there, eh?
You do that so good.
Oh, the Guru says they chose that spot.
Oh, well, all right.
Any spot he's in is the main event, so.
Yeah, the main event. You have the main event at the curtain character if the Dread King's in it.
Yep. Next up, newcomer Brutus Atwell was in action against
I
everyone.
like this guy. I really like this guy.
Doing good. Against everyone's favorite lovable psychopath, Tommy Vendetta.
I like that guy too.
And I mean, Tommy Vendetta is a psychopath. And his psychopathiness was a match. Sorry.
Is psychopathicness
His
a word?
psychopathicness won the match as Tommy Vendetta got the win.
Dun, dun, dun.
How else do you describe it?
Psychopathicness? I'm pretty sure that's an ICP album. If it's not, it's about to be. Psychopathicness is about to be an ICP single.
Oh yeah, because
gotta
you know
put it on a
I'm sure they
t-shirt.
watch the show because they really
You know,
give a fuck.
they
about
might.
us.
Who knows?
Gotta put it on a t-shirt. Oh, he just had some new ones made. There you go, Tommy.
Oh,
There's
dude,
your plug.
Wouldn't that be awesome if we got a cease and desist from ICP before we ever got one from WWE or anybody else?
It would be hilarious.
Dude, I'd put that fucker on the wall.
Oh yeah.
I would. I'd put that fucker right on the wall. Damn
Forget
right.
the wall. That goes on the space in between us.
Oh, so it has a special spot on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's great.
All right. Match number 5.
Snappy rubber band.
Throw it up.
There you-
Out. Was for the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Cruiser Core Championship, where the man from Planet Detroit, the mysterious Movado, once again defeated Tanner Nix, this time in a submission match. I have to find this match because I have not seen it and I want to.
I think I just posted it. I found it. Peter B's old lady, I think.
I
Or
have to
somebody's
check that
old
out.
lady. I forget
Yes.
whose old lady it
So,
was. Somebody's old lady.
I have to think that probably this was it for Tanner. Unless he can figure out a way how to get himself back in there.
Yeah.
I just hope that he keeps pants on around everyone else's championship belts from now on.
Right on. After
Yeah.
the intermission, it was the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Tag Team Champions, best friends forever, Chuck Stein and Peter B. Beautiful, defending their titles in a match that I'm sure had most people in attendance believing that the BFF's title reign was about to be over when they faced the team of No Souls Matter, which, by the way, he popped me Saturday night, of the Soul Taker and the demon known as Mulak. But when the smoke cleared, it was the BFFs retaining their titles. I almost thought it said titties. I was like,
That's the
wow.
blob. That's the blob. Now, listen, I had a chance to talk to Peter B last night. And he was telling me that on their way out, they didn't even know until it was announced that it was a hardcore match. Now, usually, if you're in a match with No Souls Matter and you hear it's hardcore, you're probably even more afraid than you were when you started. He said he turned to Chuck. They did a high five, and they weren't really that worried anymore.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going into a hardcore match against No Souls Matter, I'm gonna want Peter B and Chuck Stein on my side.
Right. I mean, that's the team to go with. The next match was something Atlas Hightower had long awaited for when he got a chance to get 5 minutes alone in the ring with Pro Wrestling All-Stars owner, the Human Amplifier, Steven Rivera, after somehow he was able to defeat Rick Cartier in a hoss fight. But in true Rivera fashion, showing why he is the boss, the owner and the operator of Pro Wrestling All-Stars, Atlas Hightower ended up getting his butt kicked by Saturn Price. Because that's how it works when you're the boss. You get 5 minutes. You didn't say it was 5 minutes alone.
True, very, very true.
So
Then-
disappointed.
It
Atlas
was.
screwed Atlas.
No bullshit.
Keep doing it again.
Dude, I was there.
I had to go.
I was there for the
Trying to go.
Brownstown screw job, and I'm telling you, he did not screw Atlas. Atlas did not screw Atlas. Steve Rivera screwed Atlas.
The culmination happened in Brownstown. Atlas screwed Atlas when he turned his back on the threat.
Bro, you weren't fucking there. Shut your mouth.
I was there last summer, man. I was there a whole bunch of shows last summer.
So what all of a sudden now you like the threat and you're like, oh, fanboy threat? Ah.
I'm not going that far.
Well then shut the hell up.
All right. Can I go on?
Yes, please.
Yes, you have
Thank you.
You have my permission.
Holy man. All right. I'm trying to do a show here.
Stop trying and start doing.
One of us has to be professional.
Ah. You know what? And that's the bad part. When I'm the voice of reason, there's something wrong. Okay. Ready? You guys all got it out of your system?
For now.
Then it was in what I'm sure was a hard-hitting event. Time for the main event. For the Pro Wrestling All-Stars Junior Heavyweight Championship, the Lost Soul TJ Meyer defended his title against Zach Thomas. By the end of the night, with a little help from Dread King Logan and the Guru, Zach Thomas becomes the new Pro Wrestling All-Stars Junior Heavyweight Champion.
And you know he's not a member of the Hollow.
Of the Hollow.
This is their own little thing they got going on. Not sure how this is going to work out, but
I was beat up real bad.
Listen, I know a lot of things that go on in the world of the Hollow, but this was something I had no clue about. I was not on the privy on this. I was not the man with the plan. I was not the guy with the information. I had no effing clue. However,
get hurt.
Zach Thomas, we've said it before. I'll say it again. This guy means business. He's out of Ohio. I've only seen him about a handful of times now, and man, I'm impressed. The first time I seen him was at Pro Wrestling All-Stars where he faced the Dread King, and then the second time I seen him is when he faced the Dread King. The first time I didn't know who he was, and I was starting to pay attention. The second time I knew this motherfucker meant business. Nope. I was, hey, let's talk, right? I knew this guy there's something there, dude. You can just see it. And like, dude, this fucking dude can take an ass whooping and just keep getting up. I don't know if that's trouble for him or for somebody else, to be truthfully honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a good way to, you keep getting up. Someone's going to keep putting you down.
Hey, how did Rocky win all of his fights? He just let you keep knocking him down until you got tired. Then he got up and whooped you.
Right.
Now, something about Zach Thomas taking that belt from TJ Meyer. TJ's coming for that belt.
Right.
TJ's going to come for that belt. But B, how many people has TJ beaten to hold that belt on? And now they're going to be staring right at Zach Thomas. So he's got a real big target on him right now.
Yeah,
well, look at the fight TJ was in to win that title in the first place.
Yeah, well, I mean, not even the fight, but the fights, because there's plural there. Because
yes,
he multiple times fought to get that title, and then on the last time he was finally triumphant. Yeah. Before we get too much further, I do want to point at something out here from the chat where one of the Michigan Indie fan, I'm not sure who that is, but hello to you. And it says, best of all about the shows Friday and Saturday were the great crowds. I was told that the Victory Gym was quite packed on Friday. And so it did very well to my understanding, which is good. And, I know for a fact that MPW was packed. Those
fans were loud.
Right. And social distancing was being used.
Yes, it was.
Masks were being used. But
everybody did a good job. They really did. Right. Everybody did a good job.
Everything was socially distanced. Everybody was grouped in their groups and what have you. But, anyways, moving on to the next show. Let me switch these flyers here quick.
Hold on. I want to go back for just a minute here.
$20.
So with the Dread King and Zach Thomas joining forces to go after and take TJ's title. We know who TJ runs with.
Yeah,
but if he comes forward, he's coming alone.
Yeah, but he runs with them, but they don't run there. You know what I'm saying? So
not yet, maybe.
Right? I don't know. We'll have to see. But then
TJ's not really the kind of person that has to go running. He doesn't seem like the kind of person that's gonna go running for any kind of help until he absolutely needs it. TJ is the kind of, I mean this in the best way, the kind of idiot that will try to take both of them out at the same time 4 or 5 times before he asks anyone for help.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then yesterday, Saturday, March 6th, from the RK Incorporated in Southgate, Michigan, Metro Pro Wrestling brought to you Heartache and Pain with no heart, I guess. In the opening, about Percy drew the short end of the stick when he had to face the sadistic Sean Lawhorn, who was accompanied by none other than a sponsor of Josh, Jeremiah Goldmane. But in true Percy fashion, he figured out how to beat the odds and came out with the win. Although I did boo him because it was Lawhorn. Dude, come on. I like Lawhorn. Mm-hmm. Anyways, Danny Skyjacker and myself were at this show, so let me set the scene for the rest of the night. Out comes Bubbalicious, right? And calls out all of Armageddon, which, is not uncommon. But in this sense, Bubba's not too happy. He excuses TJ and Tanner because they've been there. They've been doing their thing. The rest of Armageddon, not so much. Jason Page, as well as
Gracefully
Chosen. Both were told that they would have a match, and if they did not win their match, they would be excused from the company. But one of my favorite fucking people, Matt Wayne, whatever the fuck his name is, Breeding, begins to tell them how all last year, or Bubba tells him how he was a disappointment. And tells him
Breeding thought he was safe.
Right, and Breeding himself gets shit canned. Yes, shit canned.
Well, after.
Well, yeah. After what?
Josh, you want to tell him about after what?
Well, music hits, and we find out that Matt Wayne Breeding, who's already in the ring, would be facing the queen of hardcore, Peter B. Beautiful. And once again, this is a match I got to watch, and Peter B. Beautiful spanked his butt up and down the ring, came out with the win, and then Matt Wayne Breeding was fired.
Fired! You're
Fired.
Fucker.
Mm-hmm. So got beat up and fired. Hey, you know what? Listen, I tried to tell him. I said, leave now. Then all you do is have to leave. You just get fired. You don't get beat up and fired. He stayed in the ring.
Nothing's ever what it seems, though.
No.
And not in professional wrestling. We'll get to that later.
Yes, we will. Match number 3 saw Team Cobra Kai with Sensei Bad Boy LJ Lawrence defeating the team of FIA, captained by FIA himself. When Hannah Henderson scored the pinfall on FIA.
Yes, she did. I want to point, I had a conversation with somebody and I said, here's something that would be really cool. If they could find a venue where LJ could ride his Mustang in and get out and go wrestle, that would be amazing.
Right?
Or like, even if it was an outdoor show where he just rides his Mustang up and just and he's jamming like REO Speedwagon or something, dude. You know what I mean? That'd be amazing, dude. Anyways, sorry. Going off on my tangents again. Next was another loser match. Lose your fucking job. That's correct. When the team of Gracefully Chosen was across the ring from the team of No Souls Matter. Soul Taker and, of course, the Demon Mulak, you would think would make small, just take care of the business and get it all over with. But Gracefully Chosen were definitely shown grace when they won the battle by DQ.
Yeah, Mulak put the chair upside the head. Referee rings the bell.
Right.
Whatever.
You won!
All right, listen here. I'm looking at the chat here.
Uh-oh.
And the Dread King says to tell TJ, just keep getting running.
Oh, boy.
And Guru says, to be honest, the whole roster should be running.
Yikes.
In match number 5, Metro Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the only members of Armageddon worth a damn, Tanner Nix and TJ Meyer won a hard-fought victory against DTA Tag Team, and that was the lovable psychopath Tommy Vendetta and Adam fucking Wick.
That match was stellar.
That match, in the words of JR, slobber knocker.
Man, if only I had some friends that could have sent it to me.
Dude, all you got to do is get on with our correspondence page.
Yeah, I watch most of the show, actually.
Yeah, so shut your hole. Shut your hole and know your role.
The next match was not just for his job, but for his MPW Heritage Championship. When Jason Page,
This is
found
all
out
bullshit.
his hand-picked opponent was not just a member of the DTA, the
That's not
leader
bullshit.
of the DTA, Aaron O'Ryan himself. In a bit of a twist, Matt Breeding put himself as the referee, asking Bubba for one chance. He said, "Give me a chance, and I'll prove to you that I'm worth keeping. Just one more chance." At the end of the match, Bubba's generosity paid off big. When after what I say was probably one of the matches of the night, Jason Page walked away with a lot of help from Breeding. Still the MPWA Heritage Champion and still employed.
Bastard. That's what I'm saying. Not everything is what it seems. And I mean, to be perfectly honest, he wasn't that good of a ref. Matter of fact, there was a lot of this ref sucks chants, and there was a lot of just that ref sucks.
Was the that ref sucks chant started by people on this show?
Sometimes.
Okay.
To say. However.
Could have been. I blame it on Skyjacker.
Why?
I heard him start a few chants.
Yeah, that guy.
He's spending too much time with us.
Yeah. All right. So, and in the main event for the vacated Metro Pro Wrestling Metropolitan Championship DTA member, Weaponized Alex Weir was crowned the new Metropolitan champion after he defeated, well, man, you can't say, no, listen, I love Alex, but you can't say he defeated the Dread King. Because he did.
Was the Dread King in the match?
He was, but he didn't technically defeat it. No. But Austin, so who took out Austin Mannix? Was it the Dread? Somebody took out Austin Mannix.
The Dread King.
The Dread King. And then Austin Mannix flipped his shit and attacked him.
From behind.
Took him out and took out everybody else and then rolled Ely onto the Dread King.
Well, listen. He jumped Dread King from behind, beat him with a kendo stick, then threw Ely's lifeless body on top of him.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So, listen. Dude, okay. First of all,
Stupid Corky. Losing control.
Austin Mannix and the Dread King literally beat the living shit out of each other.
Yeah, I don't think they
no
like each
bullshit.
other so much.
Like literally beat the I thought I was watching almost like a UFC, like no holds barred, fuck you up match. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so they're outside the ring beating the dog snot out of each other, and Weir and Ely are wrestling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you had two different matches.
Dude,
You had a fight and a wrestling match.
It was fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you're just trying to watch these two things go on, dude. It was
one-eyed dog in a meat market kind of thing.
No, it was insane. And just the way that the Dread King was taken out was kind of chat my ass. Just saying. That dude,
Michigan Indie fan says that we should see Logan versus Mannix at the next MPW, and you know what? I'm not thinking that's such a bad idea.
well, they did face each other before at that outdoor show for MPW.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's definitely going to be something
No holds
interesting.
barred. No
So,
holds barred. Just let him fight.
let's see, since we're here, let's see if Antonio, because he said he was at the bar. So, I don't know how he's at the bar when he's not old enough to drink, but we'll find out.
That's a picture of a dog.
Yeah.
I thought I admitted him.
Yo, Antonio.
Just let him fight. Let's see, since we're here.
I'm sorry. I was just going to make sure the audio was all working.
Yep, I don't think he's here. Oh, there he comes.
There he is.
Hey. He's like, hey, got to connect the audio. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Antonio? How you doing today?
But he's like good.
Hello?
I always cheer for wrestlers.
Can you hear us? He can't hear us.
But it's like,
I can't hear you.
you push
All right, yeah. All right.
Oh, I got it, I think.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
So can you tell us a little bit about GLW?
It was a fun show. It was fun. And it was cold outside, of course.
How cold was it?
Like 4 degrees.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
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 So how many matches and what was your takeaway? Like what was good about it and what was bad about it?
There was about like 7 matches. Really the bad part about it was just freezing out.
Right on. What was your favorite match that you liked that was going on?
Super Crazy versus Chin Strap.
Okay. And did Super Crazy beat the dog snot out of him?
Super Crazy won, but Chin Strap hit a coast to coast.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, mister, I want to say thank you so much for joining us and bringing us in and letting us know all about GLW. We're going to do it again next week because I think you're going to be at Horror Slam next week, ain't you?
Yeah, and I got invited to a private taping somewhere.
Ooh, look at you, mister. I'm special. See, now you know why you're the correspondent. You get to tell us all about that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Have a great night.
Yep, you too.
Thank you, Antonio.
Yep.
There we go. And he's gone. Don't report. Okay. There we go.
We got to come out with special.
Hey, you remember that guy that used to be on the Letterman show from the deli that he would send out? We need to get him that kind of music.
Yeah, there you go. I'd have to find it. It was effing cold, says Michigan Indie fan. Sam Beal versus Alex Weir at the next MPW show. Is that booked or is that fantasy booking thing? 'Cause I haven't seen anything booked. But that would be
it's fantasy booking.
Yeah, that would be a good one to watch. I mean, I can't say that I wouldn't enjoy that one, but hear me out on this one, right? So Alex just wins the title, and now we're already asking who he should defend it against.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's just he's newly crowned. Shouldn't there be some type of pecking order established? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so here I am. I'm the champ. Why should I have to defend it against just somebody random?
Riffraff.
Right.
There
Shouldn't
should be a tournament to decide who's going to face
I
him.
like how you're thinking. Something like a tournament. Yes, there should be a tournament of, and I mean, listen, you've seen how many House of Truth guys were coming in there and some ladies. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of talent out there to have a nice size tournament and maybe do it over a length of time and not have to do it over just one show. But you definitely have to book multiple months in a row.
Right.
But, hey, I'm not a booker. I'm just a guy.
And once things open up a little bit more and get a little bit maybe more safe, there's nothing saying that the former champ ain't going to come back and want his belt back.
I just, listen, I am not going to any outdoor shows right now. I'm going to tell you that shit right now.
Oh, no. It's too cold.
Yeah, it's way too cold for sitting outside, especially after having them health issues I had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was talking to a few people while on, Saturday, and I am getting closer to organizing and starting Indie Idol tag team challenge. So it's going to be tag teams, and they're going to pick their own tag team. And the only reason, a lot of people were like, well, wouldn't it be cool if they could pick their own, you know what I'm saying? Or like if we picked it, you know what I'm saying? Like, or something like that, like they were randomly picked. And I was like, yeah, but how do they work together? What if one guy's on one side of the state and the other guy's on the other side? How do they work together? How do they cut a tag team promo, right?
Right.
So it's just logistically it makes sense. And what do we got here, you guys? Let's be fucking honest. was robbed. Weir couldn't even put his damn sword away and wins. 1-on-1, what's he got? Weir, congrats, but you got lucky, kid. Wow, and he's on record. I like it. He lost Drag King back up of the line. Whoa. Kid's got some cojones, dude. Jeez, oh Pete's. But yeah, so definitely we're looking forward to getting Indie Idol, the tag team challenge. I'm gonna make a new logo for it because that's how it goes. Maybe even get some T-shirts printed. Limited run T-shirts, Indie Idol tag team challenge. Something along them lines. And then, Dan, we got to get working on your shit. And Josh, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Smoking crack?
I am the. Oh, yeah. It really looks like I smoke crack.
When are you supposed to talk about a word? Is it on this show or the next show?
It is on this show. I was going to do it at the end.
Well, we're at the end, kind of, so.
All right. Well, for anyone that hasn't been paying attention, what I've been doing is on Rasslin Rage, I'm going to have a word or a phrase, and then after MIW on Tuesday, I'll be making a post. The first person to comment the phrase or word on the post on Tuesday gets a free pint of Happy Harper ice cream. Mr. Jeremiah Goldman was able to get the free pint last week. He used it for a discount towards a pint of 24-karat Lion ice cream instead of a free pint. So this week, the phrase or word is going to be, I'm stealing this straight from the Dread King, I am the fucking line. So,
love it.
On Tuesday, there'll be a post that goes up after MIW is complete. The first person that posts the phrase, I am the fucking line, will get a free pint of regularly priced Happy Harper ice cream.
That's amazing. I love it. Josh, way to be current. I like it. I want to remind everybody to like this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Also, share all this good stuff out, man. Love it, love it, love it. I will be joined Friday by one Crystal Lane. It's going to be a good interview. She is a House of Truth trainee. I don't believe she's quite graduated yet, but we're very limited on the women wrestlers in our state. So I'm doing my best, I'm doing my best to line up a couple more for the next following weeks. So that's going to be good. I heard talk about Goldmane's a little upset too, I guess. I don't know. I heard about it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to talk to him or something, I guess. But anything you guys want to add? Oh, yeah. Don't forget to go out in the description and like us and all that stuff on our Facebook. Check out our Podbean. Hit the bell. Anything else?
I mean, are you reading the chat? Because Colton's going to get murdered.
Well, man, hey, listen, I'm not trying. I'm doing my best not to make such comments because plausible deniability is the best way to be.
I mean, at least I'm hoping he already filed his taxes because I think the way he's going, he's not getting child tax credit next year.
Oh, boy.
Whoo!
Yeah. All right. So, again, thank you for joining us tonight, everybody. We will see you on Tuesday around 6:30-ish for Michigan Independent Weekly, right here on the Rasslin Rage YouTube channel on r2youtube.com. That's the letter R, the number 2, youtube.com. We'll check you, like I said, Tuesday. We're out of here.
Later.
This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage. Cody Fleming is the man who leads the brigade. This is Rasslin Rage. This is Rasslin Rage.